honor killings. In fact, I little bit feel inconvenient, not comfort to use the word honor. Of course, the Supreme Court has coined and we have been using, but the real sense that it's Kula Gulahankara, Kula Umada, అతడు దీని తెలుగులో how the best we can coin alternatively అనేటటువంటిది have been in fact I had a talk several times with our friend Lakshmaya and Professor Ratna. And with Krishna which a honor with which deep rooted that sits like a life. So let us be also thinking about that. But friends, the personal experiences of Avanti and also on behalf of Bhargavi's brother-in-law and their sister, and also some of us here, we have already spoken very historically how this the honor killing is being not only in the state of Telangana, but not only in this country, but across the world, particularly in the Middle East, Islamic countries. Sarvashivara is wonderfully good for, I think, this time again, for first time I've come to hear this meeting, they got a prima facie material. In my experience, when we conflict in courts or when we go at the as a fact find, see the lawyers whom you are seeing here, the lawyers who have been here all working on this honor killings. We not only just work in the four walls of the university. We first have a fact find. We meet the victims, we meet the victim families. That is how the Avanti has come to contact with us. It is not that Avanti just someone has brought a case. No. Fundamentally, every activist first should meet the victims and have a fact find, talk to the family members, go to the institutions who are responsible, note on what they have done, what they have not done. Then as per the Shetty whatsoever, what are the institutions are responsible or have a duty board? Are they have been doing it or not, no doubt. And this is how the process they have been involved. Madam just now said that we have a one hope, large hope. I think it's an illusion. What I feel that merely getting an act, we can't contain the other. Historically, if you see the history, either the history of the rights or history of the so-called legislation, we find two things. As an activist, what we have to see is to recognize a particular right or to achieve simply a one act, an act against the honor critics. We have to carry a huge struggle. After a huge struggle, finally, the state comes to an action and forms one act. To take, for example, the CSD Prevention of Microsis Act of 1989. Now, all of a sudden, the rulers, out of the love of scheduled caste, that is, they haven't brought the act, There's a huge struggle from the carpenters. The struggles, sacrifices, building up a huge campaigning across the country, and then the act has come into an existence. And thereafter, like 1989 Act, the rules when you see the rules in 1994. So how much? Yeah. But when you see a repressive laws, like UAPA, NIA, NASA, Visa, TADA, BOTA. There is no demand from the people. There is no demand from the people. There is no agitation from the people. But the state, sumo to day and day out without any debates, they pass an acts. And the very next day, they also come up with the rules. So first of all, what we have to understand, basically, what type of a society we are living. What type of a nature of this state we are in. Probably we have to understand two things. One is the entire society is now influenced by all the institutions, including judiciary. I'm talking particularly or higher judiciary, which is a class bias and caste bias. Of course, gender bias also. But now I focus more on the issue caste bias and class bias. You know how difficult to convince a judge that why you should not grant a bail. It's not so easy. And particularly when a lawyer like me who fights for the rights, the judges easily catch up saying, Mr. Ragnar, you always fight for the rights of a bail accused. How could you oppose the bail? The reason is in this